again to my channel, guys. This is Trev from Trevessence, and today I want to show you how, as a middle-aged woman, I take care of my face. Now, you know, as you get older, your skin sort of loses its elasticity due to dehydration. We get wrinkles, and sometimes it's not a pleasant look. When we look in the mirror, we wish we'd be younger. We wish our face would look a little different. Well, I try to keep my face, if nowhere else, I try to keep the skin on my face at least looking presentable. Today I'm going to show you what I use to keep my face looking this youthful and beautiful. And I'm almost 50 years old. Okay, let's go. You must wash your face. And I cleanse my face with Garnier. Now, I'm not advertising for Garnier. I am just showing you what I use. I cleanse my face with Garnier. This is Garnier Soothing Rose Water Cleanser. They're a little expensive, but I've been using them for a while and I like them. Wash my face with that. And I don't usually stick to tradition. I don't use, like, you know, some people, they have to use the whole line from the same company. I don't do that. I use whatever pleases me. So the Garnier cleanser, I like it, so I buy it. I also like the Olay moisturizer. So I use the Olay moisturizer. You know, Olay always pitches for older people. And I just dab it around my face, just like that. I use my hand to work it into my skin, and I concentrate on areas like under my eyes, around my nose, and around my lips, because those areas sort of get a little bit drier than other areas. So I work it in like that. 1, 2, 3, and we're done. Now, your best bet at putting your makeup on is to find the best moisturizer, because once your face is moisturized nicely, your makeup will stay on. If your face is dry and flaky, you might find that even the best foundation might start to flake off with your dead skin. So you don't want that to happen. So I've used that moisturizer and enough. All right. The next thing I put on is my foundation. Now, I do not have a set line of foundation that I use. I have found the Becca. This is the Becca Ultimate Coverage for 24 hours. I have found that the Becca has worked well. The thing that I use is my liquid spray moisturizer. This is Garnier again. So I use my Garnier to spritz my face. This is rose water. They have some different flavors, but I love the rose water. And so if my face looks a little bit oily, I sort of dab it with a rag, because I'm going to put my powder on. Now, some people always ask what kind of powder I use, why my face always stays, my makeup always stays on that long. Now, I have found this. I'm very non-traditional, guys. Now, this is a Wet n Wild, but it's supposed to be a contouring palette. Now, I've always used the L'Oreal or the LA Girl 609. That one, I love that one. But I have found that this Wet n Wild contouring works well as foundation. Hey, if it works, use it. There's no rule that says I have to have something that says foundation on the cover. This contouring powder works perfect for me. Now look at all the sheen go out of my makeup. Look at that. With just, yes, with just this contouring powder, all the sheen is gone. And it stays like that for 24 hours. I'll go to work for 12 hours. And between putting on my makeup and going to work and coming back home, that takes me about 15 hours. Okay? And my makeup stays on. It doesn't look oily. And I love that. There we go. You should be able to put on your makeup in less than 10 minutes, especially when you are in a hurry to go to work. You're in a hurry, you're always on the move. There's no time to sit around to be spending an hour to put your makeup on. You should be able to put your makeup on very quickly. Now here I have...
What you do for work?
Hmm?
What you do for work?
You mean what I do for work? I'm a nurse.
Oh, okay, that's nice.
Okay, here we go. Now this is a glitter. I don't always use it, but I do sometimes. This is a glitter cream, eyeshadow cream. I like it. My friend Dee gave this to me for Christmas, and I like it. So I use it every once in a while, not every time, but I use it because I like it. And I'm going to work at night, and I'm going to have the mask on, and only my eyes are going to be showing. So I usually pay special attention to my eye makeup. How do we look so far?
Looking great, looking wonderful.
Okay, the next thing I do is...
For a middle-aged woman, you're looking spectacular.
Oh, you expect middle-aged women to look old and raggedy? What's wrong with you,
no.
fella? No. And then the next thing I put on is my eyebrow. I still use eyebrow pencil. Oh. There you have it. Always have your Q-tips ready, because they come in handy to correct any little mistake you might make. Now that I put on that cream on my eye, my eyes almost look like they don't need any additional coloring, but I still use some additional coloring. Here I'm using this is Wet n Wild Rose in the Air palette, and I just dab it across these three here. So I get a little bit of each, and I just put it right on over there. And on top of that, I'm going to cover it with this transition powder. This transition powder, fortunately, it's almost the same as my skin complexion. Almost. So I sort of line it over the top.
Brush. And you will see how right here in the middle might look a little bit like you can see my skin different from my makeup. I usually just brush it in like that. So you can hardly tell where my makeup ends and my skin without makeup begin. You see? Just like that.
There we go. And the next thing I do, I concentrate on right underneath my brows. Now it's the nighttime, so I'm using this color here, this one. And I'm going up, right up under my eyebrow, right there. This is my eyeliner, and I only put the eyeliner on the top of my eyes, and people ask me why I put the liquid eyeliner only on the top, and that is because when I put it on the bottom of my eyes, the least little flaw in it will make your eye look wider, will make it look like you are an old person who's starting to have droopy lids. So I don't use the liquid eyeliner on my bottom lid. And For the one under the bottom, I use my pencil, and this is my full spectrum CoverGirl pencil in full black. There it is. And the last thing I use is my mascara. And this is my Max Volume. My Wet n Wild Max Volume. All right, I'm having a little bit of a... Now,
It's a good job.
Now for my lipstick. I don't like bright color lipstick, but it all depends on what I'm wearing for the day. I put some lipstick on. These days, because we wear the mask all the time, nobody's really sees my lips, but I still need to keep them nice and moist. So this is Revlon. Now my makeup is all finished. What do you know? Could you tell that I'm almost 50 years old? I bet you can't tell. Now for my hair, I don't think I want to wear this wrap on it. So I'll just take this wrap off and expose my locks. 1, 2, 3. And I'm ready to go to work or a party.
No party, no party, no party.
Watch
no
your
party.
mouth,
I'll be
fellow.
here.
What you mean by no party? Of course I go to party. What you say? Older women don't go to parties? Of course we do.
I know.
Of course we do. Yeah. And there it is. Thank you for joining me, guys. Until next time, this is your girl Trev from Trevessence, telling you to always remember to take good care of yourselves and each other.